What is up, everybody? Tanner with another video. Hope you're all having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about something that Elon Musk pulled, a little public stunt that led to Tesla's stock decreasing by 6%. So if you don't know who Elon Musk is already, he is a 47-year-old serial entrepreneur slash investor who's now running multiple big companies such as Tesla, SpaceX. He's the co-founder of PayPal, but they actually sold PayPal to eBay for $1.5 billion. Elon Musk's net worth is over $20 billion, so he's been in a lot of businesses. He's really just known for being a crazy entrepreneur with crazy visions that has achieved some really big things. And one of the things that has happened recently is he went on a podcast. So Joe Rogan has a big podcast with 3.5 million subscribers on his channel, and Elon Musk, they were talking about technology and investments and different things like that. And then Joe Rogan started smoking a little tobacco and marijuana joint, and then Elon Musk took a little hit of it, and then investors went crazy and Tesla's stock price decreased. But I want to go more into depth on exactly what happened and why it caused the stock to decrease so much, and a little bit more information on Elon Musk. So let's go ahead and hop on my computer here and give you guys a more detailed explanation on exactly what is going on here. Alright, so like I said here is Joe Rogan's podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience. You know, like I said, we're not exactly 3.5 million subscribers, but 3.35. And as you can see, this one with Elon Musk here has 5.6 million views. This really got a lot of attraction and attention, you know, both good and bad. You know, the public doesn't really care about Elon Musk smoking a joint, but the investors and people involved in the company do, because actually 2 executives resigned the day after this podcast went live. But we will show you guys that a little bit later on. So if you guys just want to see exactly sort of what happened here, let's go ahead and play it for you. So this is the podcast here, Joe Rogan right there, and I'm just going to play it for you.
Okay, so it's like plot, tobacco, pause.
You never had that?
Yeah, I think I tried one once.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so basically Joe Rogan had a little joint here with tobacco and marijuana in it, and he asked Elon Musk if he's ever had it. He's like, maybe once.
You probably can't because stockholders, right?
And then there he goes already. He says, yeah, you probably can't smoke it because you're stockholders. You know, stockholders. Basically, Tesla is a very large company. It's a public company. And about a month ago, well, a little bit over a month ago, Elon Musk sort of stated on Twitter that he might want to make the company private at $420 a share. And that's sort of related here to the whole joint thing, and people were getting a little bit concerned or whatever. But anyways, the stock continued to go up after that because they thought it was going to go private. And then it didn't, which led to the decreasing of the stock price. And now the reason why I said, doesn't this affect the stockholders, is because stockholders really don't like the head person of a big company to do negative things that may have a connotation that will lead to the decreasing of stock prices. But let's go ahead and keep playing this.
I mean, it's legal, right?
It's totally legal.
Okay.
How does that work? Do people get upset at you if you do certain things? It's tobacco and marijuana.
There he goes.
That's all it is. The combination.
So there you see right there, you know, Elon took one little hit. I don't even really think he inhaled, but still, the fact of him smoking a little bit of weed, tobacco, whatever, just provides a really negative connotation from the people within his company, and they don't like to see a big CEO or whatever doing that type of thing. You know, there's tons of huge successful people that smoke marijuana. You know, it's legal there in California where they're filming this thing, so there's no issue there. But, you know, just the connotation, drugs overall have a bad negative impact in people's minds most of the time. You know, a lot of people don't really care. I don't care if you smoke. As long as it doesn't affect me, then it's whatever. You know, a lot of people think it's bad, but it is what it is, personal opinion. So that happened right here. This podcast was actually live. It was uploaded later on. And, you know, he took that one little hit. He didn't continue to smoke the whole thing or anything like that. But it ended up decreasing the stock prices by 6%. So if we go here right now to Tesla's stock price, let's see how much it's at. $263.24. So that was about 5 days ago when it happened. Let me see. That was actually 1 day ago. Jeez, that was actually a lot sooner than I thought. But if we go here, you see right here when it came out, boom, 260, dropped $20, which, you know, is not a terrible impact, but you see how low it got right after here. You see 280, 280, 260, and when you multiply how many shares are in this company by how low it decreased by $20, that's a big loss, which really affects the company's valuation based on the public stocks. So we go back here to this article that I was reading. I thought it was very interesting. You know, it really talks about everything that we just talked about here, except for the fact that this, after reading a bunch of different articles, I saw that two big people actually resigned from the company, including the chief accounting officer, Dave Morton. So he was the head of it for about a month, not even that long being an employee for Tesla. But the day after this, video sort of went up and started going viral, he resigned. He said he doesn't have disagreements with the company. He still likes the company and hopes the best for the company, but he just really doesn't like the level of attention that was put on the company based on these public stunts by Elon Musk. Because if we go here, Elon Musk is known for being, funny, smart, doing these little petty tweets on Twitter and Instagram and different things like that. Like you see this person right here said, "You can't succeed in life without a degree. That's why you need schooling if you want to go to Harvard." And then Elon Musk replied to it and said, "That's not true. Don't confuse schooling with education. I didn't go to Harvard, but the people that work for me did." So, this is sort of one of those entrepreneur jokes that, you don't really need to go to college in order to be successful. I'm still in high school. I have a few months left, but I will not be going to college because, there's a big difference between, normal school and education. Education you can teach yourself. You can have others teach you specific things that may help you in the long run within life. Calculus really isn't going to help you unless you're an engineer. And Elon Musk is an engineer / investor, whatever you want to call him. So he probably uses some of those things. But the people that work for him and the people that really make him the most money because they help maintain and grow the company altogether. Elon Musk is just the guy, the brains that put everything together and makes everything happen all at once. So Elon Musk, he has some different tweets like this. Like he just said, "Can someone give me a ride to work tomorrow? I kind of sent my car to space." So if you don't know, he owns SpaceX, which is, I actually work with the U.S. government where they're trying to get people to Mars and figure out how to colonize Mars and everything like that. But one of their rockets that they sent up actually had one of their new cars, the Tesla Roadster, in it, which comes out in 2020, I believe. But they sent it up to space with the car inside of it. So that's just a joke. But even here, he has this other company called The Boring Company where they're doing some random things. He even got a lot of publicity from this. Elon Musk is known for doing these specific things that really just bring a lot of attention onto him and his company, because The Boring Company is just another one of those little small companies he made, but actually turned it into something big. The first thing that got them popular was this flamethrower. They released this flamethrower here. It was like $500. And they sold 20,000. They sold out within a day just because of how popular Elon Musk actually is on social media and how much people like him. When you watch any video, an interview of him just talking about life, he's a very smart guy that has a lot of different outlooks compared to different entrepreneurs. He's really out of the norm. That's one thing I really like about Elon Musk, is because he has these different goals that honestly seem unreasonable. An entrepreneur, they'll say, dream big, do whatever you want. But the things Elon Musk says, a lot of people, they're like, there's no way. But he doesn't. The electric cars, he really started to revolutionize that. And now he wants to put people on Mars, which is super crazy, but I think he can do it. And so, like I said, 20,000 here, flamethrower sold times $500. These things are pretty crazy. And now they're actually doing these little tunnels throughout the city. You see Los Angeles, really just to try and innovate the transportation system within these big cities. The Chicago Express Loop, Washington, D.C. to Maryland, all these big things that are really just crazy. You can even see this. There's videos online of the tunnels they're building, really just trying to get these crazy trains that are super fast so people can travel a lot faster and save time and get more cars off of the road, which will lead to less traffic. So The Boring Company is just another one of those that he's made. But yeah, Tesla is crazy. I would say probably one of the biggest companies he has. Crazy evaluation. Like, based on this stock price, I would say it's about $50 million, a little bit, or 50 billion, excuse me, actually a little bit less than that since it's dropped, because when he said he wanted to go private at $420 a share, then that basically put it at a $73 billion evaluation, sorry. But basically back to this article here, that one person resigned here the day after, the chief accounting officer, and then the day after, another person did, Cabby Toledano. She was the head of human resources. So these are two big executives of Tesla that are involved in the company and help put everything together. Accounting is very important within the company, and human resources is just something that every big company has to have. So she said she was leaving the company on Friday. She had been on leave for a few months already, so she was taking a break. She was on whatever, if she was having a baby, whatever it was, she was already off, and then she decided, you know what? This is it. I can't really do it. 41 executives have left the company since the start of 2018. It's pretty late here into 2018, but 41 executives that's a big number. But I would say anything that has to do with Elon Musk, he really knows how to adapt to specific situations. He doesn't really care what other people think of him. You know, a lot of entrepreneurs and other big celebrities, they really try to maintain this one image that makes sure, you know, I didn't do this wrong. I didn't spill the coffee. I didn't do any of this. I didn't say a cuss word, whatever. But Elon Musk really doesn't seem to care. He really has these crazy aspirations and knows what he talks about. You know, he really believes that he knows what he's talking about, which leads to other people believing in him and what he's trying to do. You know, his aspirations are so big that either people are just like, man, what is wrong with you? Or that's crazy, you know, I support it, let's make it happen. So Elon Musk is probably one of my favorite entrepreneurs out there / investors. Very smart guy. And this stunt right here, I wouldn't say it's really a publicity stunt. He really just did it. He was on the podcast, you know, take one hit. What's the big deal? But it is what it is. It dropped 6%, and it's still hovering around that price after it dropped right here, as you can see. But I'm sure it'll go back up. Tesla's having their ups and downs right now with, you know, the Model 3 was having some issues. You know, the Model X is very popular, the Model 3, Model S. They have a lot of different things going on. Tesla's an awesome company. You know, a lot of people, I ask them what their favorite car is, their dream car. They're like, I want a Tesla, man. Why don't you get a Tesla? And one thing, I think Teslas are awesome, but that wouldn't be a car that I buy next because I like cars that are loud, fast, and make noise. You know, Tesla Model X will beat a Ferrari 458, 0 to 60, but after that, it's done. It's not loud. You know, other than that, it is what it is. Everybody has their different opinions. So, Elon Musk, awesome guy.
Of tobacco and marijuana is wonderful. First turned onto it by Charlie Murphy, and then reignited by Dave Chappelle. There you go.
Plus whiskey. Exactly.
Perfect. Balances it out.
Talking about alcohol.
I mean, alcohol is a drug. It's been grandfathered in.
Well, it's not just a drug.
And one thing most people don't know about Elon Musk, he's actually from South Africa. That's why he has that accent. Most people just think he's from America, but no, he's actually was born in South America.
It's a drug that gets
South
a bad
Africa,
rap.
sorry.
Because if you just have a little, it's great. But there's not a lot of you out there. Like, everybody else seems to be, I mean, obviously, you make a lot of money, and there's a lot of people that make a lot of money. You like that? Clock?
All right, I'm just going to end it here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is sort of what happened with Elon Musk smoking a joint and how it caused the stock price to drop by 6%. But Elon Musk, awesome guy, worth like $23 billion. He's crazy smart. He knows what he's doing. And I'm excited for the future of what he has to hold within his companies. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.